Hello and welcome back to the channel where today we are talking shifters. So recently I've been getting into a lot of rally racing in the sim world, and there was always one thing that I felt like I was missing. No, it wasn't a handbrake, it was a shifter. I drive old school rally cars and new school rally cars, and driving them all with the paddles on the T300, it just doesn't feel right. So I decided to go looking for a shifter. I didn't really like the look of the Thrustmaster one, and I've not read the best sort of reviews around it, and it's quite expensive for what it is. Then you've got ones from Fanatec, which again, just too much money. So I decided to take a dive into the world of AliExpress. I'd seen a lot of people that I follow on YouTube, people like Sim Racing Corner and Douglas Thompson, who buy things from AliExpress all the time, and I've got a pretty good track record with it. So I decided to have a look, and I found this. It's down here on my rig. I don't want to take it off, so I'll throw in some B-roll, but I managed to pick up a H pattern with optional sequential mode for about $32 US. Now I think that's a pretty good deal, considering, you know, you'll be looking at a couple $100 for Fanatec and Thrustmaster offerings. I'm pretty happy with this. Now the gear shift knob that I have on at the moment didn't actually come with it. This is the one that it actually came with. So this is what originally came on the shifter. I used it for about a week and then changed it because I mostly do sequential. Now you may be wondering, if I mostly do sequential shifting, why did I not just buy a dedicated sequential? Well, I like the option of having H-pattern. Every now and then I like to drive an old Group B rally car and drive H-pattern, so I have both. Now, how good is each one? It's a pretty well built unit. Apart from the top of it, it's all metal, including my new gear shift, which is also metal, but you really have to put some force to get it into gear, which I think adds to driving those old school rally cars. You really feel like you're working with the car. In sequential mode, it is literally just a piece of plastic that stops it from going into any other gears, but when you've got your headphones on and everything and you've got the noises coming out of the game, it provides a pretty good feel, and I'm actually really happy with it, especially with the longer gear shifting knob. It gives you a really good feel when you're moving around with it. Now, would I recommend this? 100%. If you are looking at buying a shifter, this is one of the shifters that I cannot recommend enough. I was so surprised for so cheap. I'm so incredibly happy with it. But, you know, I can only talk about it for so long, so I thought we'd go do some driving and I'd show you what the shifter is actually like. Let's go. So, welcome to Dirt Rally 2 first off. I thought I'd show off, firstly we'd show off some of the sequential shifting. I thought we'd do it on a stage first that I know. We're going to do it on one of the Spanish stages. Now I know Dirt Rally 2 tarmac physics aren't great, but I really know this stage, so I'll be able to sort of talk along as we race the stage. So, let's jump into our Ford Escort Cosworth and rip it around some Spanish back roads. So here we go, build up the ropes, first gear, handbrake on, release the handbrake, and we're away.
5 left into 4 right.
So once you've got your
60, 4 right, very long,
once you've got your headphones on,
5 right of a crest,
and you can hear the sounds of the shifting in the game,
to 5 right,
it doesn't matter if there's not a huge mechanical feel from the shifter,
6 right,
because you're immersed anyway in the game.
tightens 4 long,
I definitely suggest, if you want to put a
into 6 left,
if you want to do it in sequential mode, getting a slightly longer
crest, 3 left
gear shift
tightens,
just makes it a little bit easier.
into 4 right,
But the great thing about this shifter is that
2 left,
because it's got a
extra
really
long, opens,
strong
tightens,
metal construction,
into 4 right long, into 2
you
left,
can sort of just
keep
really
right over 20,
bang your way
6
through the
left,
gears
into 5 right
and
long,
not worry about braking.
tightens,
You know, there's no
opens long, 80.
plastic parts holding it together,
Left, extra long, into 4 right,
so you can really just sort of smash your way through the gears
into caution,
and not have to worry about braking it, which is really good.
left, keep left over 100,
And it
over
really
crest,
adds to
6 right
the
long,
immersion.
150, 5 right cut, into 6
And it does
left,
just feel good driving cars
into
like
5 right long,
these with the
120,
proper sequential shifter. It just adds the immersion, and you know, it's not going to make you faster.
Into 6 right long.
But as we go into the wall, it's not going to make you faster. But at the end of the day, you know, a lot of sim racing isn't about trying to go faster. It's trying to have a good time and be immersed. And you know, I'm not an incredible rally driver, but I absolutely love it. And this adds to my enjoyment so much. I mean, even when I did WROC esports, I didn't use the sequential because it's, you know, fast to use the paddles. But especially driving dirt, oh, it just feels so good to be able to smash through those gears. And there we go. I think I actually set a faster time while talking. Maybe I should talk and rally some more. So that's the sequential mode. Absolutely great. Not the biggest mechanical feedback. It is just 2 micro switches being clicked. But when you've got your headphones in and you're in the game, it's just one of the most fun feelings you can have. So let's swap it over, pop it into H pattern mode, and I'll try and do some H pattern driving and talking. And I'll quickly show you how we do that now. So here we are in Germany, I believe. I can't actually remember what was selected. We're driving a 90s or late 80s, late 80s. Can't remember. Colin McRae's Subaru Legacy, because I love it. Don't expect anything great here. I'm very, very bad at driving H pattern. So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. This is gonna go so badly.
4,
First gear.
3, 2, 1, 200.
Okay, so
Flat crest, 30, 5 right.
as you can see, can't quite get things into.
Into 4 left.
I also shouldn't have picked a car so fast.
100. Flat long crest, 70. 5 right.
Struggling to get things into gear sometimes.
20, turn square left, don't cut.
So trying to talk and
80. Turn
and drive this car
don't cut.
and heel and toe.
60. 5 left of a crest.
Okay, let's see how I do here. First gear, clutch.
3, 2, 1, 2.
I kind of regret picking a car that's quite fast.
Crest, 30.
But here we go. Some content. Oh, no, that's third.
Opens 100.
I have a slight issue with and it's not with the shifter. It's actually with the mounting plate on the Track Racer RS6. It's a little bit too far away, and it is not the
80.
it's not the most
Turn
rigid
unseen square
thing.
left, don't cut.
And
60.
sometimes my shifter starts leaning to the right when I try and hit 5th and 6th,
50.
which is not ideal.
Flat crest.
When you're trying to go fast.
Crest and jump. 100.
But yeah, this the shifter has such a good feel.
Opens of a crest, 180.
Like when you're going through the gears, it really has a mechanical, nice feel. And
Square right, don't cut. 30.
as my girlfriend will tell you, oh, I forget I've got no handbrake.
Caution, don't cut.
As my girlfriend will tell you, it's very loud. As she sits downstairs and has to
Long crest tightens.
listen to me use this upstairs while she's trying to do anything else. Oh dear.
50.
It's alright, we can
Flat
save that.
crest, into 4 right of a crest.
Trying to drive and talk, I forget, is quite hard. But trying to do it while rallying, even harder.
4 left long tightens.
Yeah, so it is, just bear that in mind,
Opens flat of a crest.
that it is, you know, it is all metal pieces clunking against
Turn happy left around
one
bells.
another.
200. Flat jump. 80.
So just remember that when you think about picking up a shifter, you know, if you're looking for something quiet,
150. Turn unseen. 1 left.
this is not the shifter for you. Oh dear.
5 right. Don't cut.
I definitely should have practiced
40,
this.
Turn square left. Don't cut.
Oh, not in gear. Oh, not in gear again.
250.
You saw nothing.
Black long crest.
Despite my awful
80,
driving,
4 right, tightens of a bump.
still learning. I can't drive a real manual car,
Slow 50, turn square right.
so I'm still learning.
100. Slow 5 left long, tightens turn unseen 1 left. Opens 50. 4 right, opens 120, cover finish, turn unseen.
So apart from
1
my
left,
extremely
rotate to
poor
stop.
driving, the shifter feels absolutely great. Let's not talk about the 4 minutes it took me to get round there. That's not the point. It's about having fun. And this is certainly a lot of fun as a shifter. So in the words of Mr. Barry Rowland, let's give you my final thoughts. All in all, I was looking for a shifter that could do a couple of things. I wanted sequential and I wanted H pattern just for the fun. This shifter does both of them really well, better than anything else that I've seen, and I've watched a lot of reviews and videos on YouTube about it. It's a great piece of kit, and for the price that you can get it for, just take the punt. If you want to try some sort of shifting, whether it be sequential, whether it be H pattern, or you can just map it as a handbrake, it's an absolute bargain, and I genuinely think it's a great piece of kit and worth taking a punt on. I'm going to have a lot more fun with it, and it's going to teach me how to properly race a manual car. All in all, good purchase. Actually, love it. But that'll do it for the video. We are back with the reviews, as you may have noticed. I'm finally getting some more kit to try, so we're coming back with the reviews. I've also got some other videos in the pipeline, so hopefully we'll start having regular content again. I know I said that in my last video, but turns out stuff from AliExpress takes quite a while to get here. Either way, thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with everything I'm doing, TikTok, Instagram, and all those other fun things will be in the description down below. Until the next video, goodbye.